guys, good to see you. Thanks for coming along. I found that a lot harder today, putting everything up. I was at 6s and 7s with myself. Didn't know whether I was coming and going in parts. But anyway, we've got it up. We're partially there at the moment. Made myself a nice cup of tea, a nice brew, because that is my perfect way of chilling, calming down, relaxing and getting my thoughts together again. You'll probably realise as the film's going on, the video's going on, that I've got somebody else with me, and that is with my eldest son. He's with me today, but you won't be seeing him. He don't like the camera, and I can understand why. So if you ever get the feeling that there's somebody else here with me today, then there is. It's my eldest son. Last time it was my youngest son, today it's my eldest son. Lovely day. I was at this spot earlier on in the week, but on my own, and but I didn't video it because the GoPro that I was using in the last video, it was a GoPro 8, and it was just messing me about. It wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing, so I ended up getting myself some new equipment. I've got a GoPro 13, and so hopefully things will run a lot smoother than it did before. And so yes, we've got that today. So yeah, I didn't film when I was here the other day on my own. It was just an overnighter, but I was so pleased with the location. I thought it'd be a nice place to come back again this weekend with my eldest son, because he's not been camping with me for a few weeks now, about a month or so. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to it, you know, just a bit of kickback, you know, getting away from the house. So I'm just going to kick back, relax, enjoy this cup of tea. Oh, sawney. Makes it a bit difficult when I'm getting down on my knees. You might have noticed earlier on I was like some crocodile guy. So it was all aches and pains. Oh, you know when people say, oh, you get all aches and pains as you get older, you never believe them, do you, when you're younger? But yeah, I'm all aches and pains lately. Oh man, oh man, oh man. That is absolutely lovely. I've bought, you know, one of them wooden mugs. Real nice it is, but it was supposed to come between, say, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, yesterday, and it hadn't arrived, and so I wasn't able to bring it with me today. I was looking forward to using it, but put me in a bit of a bad mood this morning because I wanted to bring it on this camp, but I think that's just a reflection of how petty I can be sometimes. Because in the great scheme of things, it don't really matter. Just a different mug. Yeah, patience is one of my virtues. Here we've got a bit of a fire pit. I'll show you that. You'll see that later. So we've got a safe place to make a fire, so we're going to have a little fire later. It's forecast to cool down as the day goes on, so it might be a bit chilly later, so I've bought a few tops to keep warm later. I was in the middle of saying something now and I can't remember what it was I was talking, because as I was talking the battery went on me, so I've gone through a battery already, so I think I'm going to have to start charging them up. Keeping them on charge. Oh, this cup of tea, it's just nice, it's not too hot now, it's just right. This location again, it's one of those parts of the Nearly Wild website app. This one's in just on the edge of the North Yorkshire moors. Some lovely scenery out and about round here. We're here for 2 nights, so tomorrow, weather permitting, we're going to go for a nice walk and take in the surroundings, and yeah, so we're here for 2 days, 2 nights, or we leave on Sunday morning. And at the end of the last video, we ran out of complete battery power and everything, so we didn't get a chance to say thank you for watching. And that if you liked the video, to give it a like, and if you want to keep seeing more of these videos, you know, to subscribe, because it all helps. It's getting known out there, and therefore carry on doing what we're doing. Tea tonight is pasta meatballs, Italian pasta and meatballs. I realised the last time I made them, when I mixed the sauce with the pasta, I give it a stir in that, but I didn't warm it up. Like, obviously the pasta sauce is cold, and so that cooled down the pasta, so we ended up with cold Italian pasta, which wasn't the idea, because it's supposed to be a warm meal. So tonight, you know, I'm going to remember just to kind of warm that pasta through with the sauce when we pop it in later on. Anyway, I'm going to finish up on this cup of tea, and we'll see you later when we're knocking up dinner later. This is beef dripping. Beef dripping. I think this wasn't a fresh cast. It was a half a canister left from a previous camp. So, but I think it's running out of gas. But nothing to worry about. If that one runs down, I've got a a replacement. About 19 years ago I had this urge to go camping, and I bought a tent and I bought a cooking system and the canisters, the gas canisters to go with them, and then I just went off the idea, I didn't follow it through. So for the last 19 years I had a brand new cooking system just sitting in the cellar, and my wife and my son was down in the cellar tidying it all out and everything, and we got this out, and I've used it once last weekend, but yes, I want to use what gas is left in there. I want to use that up before continuing with this setup, because we've got like 15 cans of gas never being used. Just a little bit of rust on the canister, but it's only surface rust, so everything should be fine. If not, it'll just blow up. That's be a bit more interesting for the video. But yes, I thought it was running down, but it is. We're still cooking on gas with this at the moment. I was just a little bit worried that was running out of heat, but I think we're all right for the time. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. I'm a messy flamer. Just warm these through again. One escaped. Trying to drain it from the fat. Right, that up there. I don't know what you want with. It's all right. I'll chop you out.
Oh, thank you.
Okie dokie. Turn that off. And there we go. Pretty close to the Italian meatballs with penne pasta. And I'm ready for this. I'm really, really ready. Much better now I've warmed the sauce up. Last time I did this, I didn't. I just... Right. We're going to have this, and then I'll get back to you after our tea. There we go. There you go. You're rocking, son. I'll just leave it like that, because then you're able to... making sure they... Save some of this tomorrow, maybe, I don't know. What do you think? Just put some bigger ones on?
I don't know. Maybe save them bits.
Go this way. Alright guys, well, we've had tea, washed up the pots. Yeah, it's all been put away apart from a pan and that. There's and now we've got a fire going. Not a big fire, just something small, just to take the chill off, because it has dropped the temperature around here a little bit. That's why I've got my hoodie on, and it's really kicking off some heat, this fire. It's lovely, absolutely lovely, perfect. So I'll probably keep this going for a few hours. I'll have a cup of tea later. Oh, hey. right in. Right. Oh, got a little bit of the smoke. I think I might just have to move a little. Oh. Seems to be following me round. Come around this side. Oh, it's because there's a wind. Oh, as you can see, I'm not very organised. I've not got a spoon. Because the grass is so tall or long and shaggy, I keep bending the grass with my cooker. You see it's starting to get dark now. I think I'll have to start putting the lamps on and that, just to brighten the place up a little bit. The fire's still going, and my son's doing a fine job. Got this outside lamp. Can you see it? One side maybe. Put it on this side a little bit. Brighten the keep the. Yeah, that's all right there, isn't it? It's amazing how quickly it starts to get dark now. I've just got kettle on. I'm going to make myself a nice cup of tea, and that'll be the last drink I have for the night. I've had to move out of the way because the fire, wherever I was sat over there, the smoke was just coming right at me. So I've moved over this way. It's still a bit smoky, the wood. It's coming right at the tent, so I've closed all the tent up so it doesn't get all smoky on the inside. There's nothing wrong with this canister. It's still got plenty of gas in. I don't know why I thought that it was running out earlier on. It must have been because the pan that I was cooking the pasta in was quite a large pan. There's quite a lot of water in. So it must have been just struggling trying to get that big volume of water up to heat. But we managed in the end, it came good. And it was much better once the pasta sauces was in, given a good stir, then the meatballs in, and then just gently heated over the stove to warm the pasta sauce through and keep the pasta nice and hot and warm. Yeah, and it was nice. It was much better than the last time. Still getting used to this new camera. It's got loads of little sort of things you can do with it, which I've not familiarised myself with. I'm gonna have to have a good play around with it to find out what all these symbols and things are. On here it's like a yellow circle with white arrows going down. And I haven't got a clue what it means, but it's on. I assume I'm filming because the button's right, which is just saying standard video. So I'm making a nice cup of tea. I'll have this cup of tea. Not take. I'll take it evening tablets in an evening. In order, you know, for my mental health, to stabilise my mental health. And but I usually take them about 10 o'clock at night. It takes about an hour for it to kick in properly. And but the one I take on, or the tablets I take on the night, I could knock an elephant out. They are really, really strong. And I can always tell when they're kicking, because they're kicking really quick, and I just have to I'm off to bed. Then I don't even have time to so anything. I'm off to bed, I'm gone. Once my head hits that pillar, I'm dead to the world. Unless I need to go to the toilet during the night. Fortunately, I am able to wake up and see to them needs. So that's why I try not to drink too much before I go to bed. This is a big mug, this one. Is that an owl?
Yeah. Tawny owl, I think.
Tawny owl. We think we've just heard a tawny owl in the background. I tell you what, there's a road, like a country road, and you can only get like one car going one way. You have to pull right into the side, you know. But you don't hear any cars going by. You hear trucks, just trucks all the time. So what trucks they are and where they're going, I don't know. But it's only a small lane. It's not very big at all. Oh, that's magic. You can see that. Hear it over there, that tawny owl. Well, my son reckons it's a tawny owl. Tawny owl. Not a Tony owl. An Anthony owl. A tawny owl. And it's just that. Yeah. That's a proper owl hooting there away. I don't know whether you can hear it. Apparently on this new camera it has a nighttime mode as well. So it's going to be interesting. I'll try, and when it's dark, I'll try to do a bit of filming on the nighttime mode. In fact, it's really dark now. It's just coming dark now, but the lantern beside me is kicking out a bit of a light. Well, if I don't figure out the nighttime mode by the end of the day, I'll see you in the morning. But if I figure it out, I'll just say a few words before I go to sleep. Morning, guys. Cup of tea time. I had a cracking sleep last night. Apart from having to visit the bathroom a number of times. I always manage to get straight over though.
The outside of the tent is dry as a bone, but inside it's as if it's been raining. A lot of condensation. But that's because there was 2 of us in there. And I made a schoolboy error of not opening the vents. So it's a bit damp in there at the moment. So I've got the door wide open. Get some air through. Hopefully it'll dry it. Beautiful morning. Absolutely beautiful. There's no wind. Real nice still. Sun's out. Yeah. Looking forward to my cup of tea. That'll pull me around a little bit. Didn't figure of the night time. I'll have a look at that sometime today, see if we can get the night time setting on the camera. So yeah, it was just kids going straight to sleep last night. Got these little pots of porridge from Aldi. I tried it last week, earlier on in the week. They were alright, they're not bad. They're only cheap, about 45p each, I think. But I've got 2. Me and the boy, you got 2 each. So that's for breakfast this morning. And then at some point we're going to go for a walk, taking the scenery. You can come along too. Some noise going on in the background there. Sounds like farming equipment. It's the time of the year when they start harvesting the grains and baling up. It could be any of that, or it could be just another wagon. Come for a scenic ride out. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to enjoy this cup of tea, and then we'll get breakfast on. I've still got a bit of wood left over. There's nowhere where we can chop down like a dead tree or anything like that. There's no. So we've had to bring, and I knew that from the other day. So we brought some pre-bagged kiln dried logs, and that's what you see over there is the kiln dried logs. A little bit of natural wood to use with the kindling. We brought some kindling as well. We've got a little bit there left for tonight, so I've got enough for a little fire tonight. Right, it's that time of the day when I take my tablets and it, because I get confused and stuff. All my tablets come in what you call a dosette box, and so yeah, morning tablets and evening tablets. So I'm going to take my morning ones. say that the tablets, my morning tablets and my evening tablets, and kind of work together and keep that stability that's in the day. Because what we've come to realise is over the years, without medication, my life is just too chaotic. There's no stability there. And, you know, mental illness tears apart relationships, close relationships. So there's a lot of failure in relationships with partners, children, employment. Anything good, it'll just tear apart. And I've been on this level of medication that I'm on now since I was last admitted into hospital, and they seem to have got it right. It seems to have got right, because over the last 5 years, although I've been stuck in the house, I find it difficult to get out at times. Well, most of the time. It has provided that stability that I've not needed. I've not gone into a crisis requiring hospitalisation. And this is the beauty of camping, because I can start making better memories, good memories with me and my boys, because my boys, they've suffered a lot through my poor mental health. So that's why I'm really enjoying this camping at the moment, because my boys can come with me. Not enough in the tent for both of them at once, so you have to do it like alternately. But it's great. Mending relationships, creating good memories for all. So I don't mind taking medication at all. I know some people are pro-medication and some are not medication. For me, it's a necessary. It's a necessary. And the good memories over the last 5 years, you know, they're getting there. But especially since we've started this tenting, camping, the memories, you know, it's good. It's good. I love spending time with my boys. Read breakfast time. This is it. Instant Harvest Morn instant oats, mixed berry flavour. There we go. We're going to have a go at one of these. But it's very quick. Only takes a couple of minutes. I'm looking forward to it because I'm starving. Just a bit chilly this morning, so it's good. Be a good breakfast. Bottle. Right. Well, you don't have to be Michelle Roux Jr. to make this breakfast, do you? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Very strong berry smell. I kind of like that in a way, because I've got quite a bit of a sweet tooth. Right, that's had a good stir. Oh, it's very sweet. Cover that for a minute. Give it a few minutes. Whoop. these ice boxes are not very good, like for after over 24 hours, especially in the summer. So we had to think out what we was going to do for tonight's tea and lunches and stuff like that. So we brought a lot of eggs. So lunch is looking like either scrambled egg on toast, something like that, or fried egg sandwiches. And then tonight we've got these microwave rice things, vegetable rice. We're going to do like an egg fried rice with them tonight. So it's egg fried rice for tea tonight. And then it'll be back on the old instant oats for morning. Yeah. And although there are cars, traffic's moving around here, it is quite isolated. We are like, I think there's no shops really, I think with a good 3-4 mile radius of where we are. So we had to bear that in mind when planning our dinners, our meals. Right, time for brekkie. Oh, that's... I'll show you. Look at this. Oh, it is what it is. Oh, it's nice. Very sweet. But it'll do what it says on the tin. Stave off them hunger pangs. Right, I'm going to have my breakfast and I'll see you in a bit. Right, I've got these Bothams of Whitby oat snaps, light textured and crispy oaty biscuits. Proper biscuits. You want some up?
Yeah.
There you go. Cheers. Oh, very like it. And crispy, really like it, crispy. Very like golden syrup, you know, got like a taste of golden syrup, but they're definitely not Dunkers, because it'd be a shame, it'd be a crime, because they're so light and crunchy and lovely. it'd be a crime to dunk them in coffee. It's just so they can go soggy. So, no. Yeah, pretty good. Put that down there. God, it's heavy. Oh man. Right, me and my son have just managed to chop down a log. It was, looks like it had been chopped, the tree had been chopped at one point, sort of halfway up, and just left this big stump. And we thought, oh, if we can get that down, chop it into three, that'll go really nice on the fire tonight. So I'm just going to show you, we managed to get it down, chop it down, and we took that down from over here. You can see where it's been. Where are we? There. There's the stump. That's where we chopped it down. And you should see what we've been cutting it with. It's like trying to chop down an oak tree with a nail file. So this is it. This is the lump. We're kind of halfway through at the moment. But it's just one of those little one of them little saws, handheld saws, which I don't think it's designed for this job, but we'll keep going. Right, I'm gonna do, seeing as eggs fry very quickly, and then we'll get these are just ciabatta rolls from Aldi. A regular ciabatta roll, or ciabatta bun, with a bit of country life butter. Right. I'm thinking like, oh great, we'll do fried egg ciabatta. However, we've not got a fish slice.
So extracting the the egg from the pan is going to be a very interesting. I think probably just use a spoon. Might be able to do it with a spoon. Then we're done. Where there's a will, there's a way. Whoop. One runny egg. Ooh, one runny egg sandwich. Hey. So here's me still eating sugary biscuits. All the sugary things you can eat, but I have a sweetener in my tea. What's that about? Hey, what's that about? Sweetener in my tea, but I'll have a sugary biscuit. I don't want to get in the habit of putting sugar in my tea, because there will come a time, soon hopefully, where I'll end up like having the motivation and everything to start eating better. I shouldn't even be having sugary biscuits. I'm pre-diabetic and I've got to go on a course, a pre-diabetes course, and I still haven't learnt the lesson, but it will be soon, more sooner than later. I'll start eating properly again. And I've got my cup of tea. That's diabetes friendly. Oh, them biscuits was lovely. Oh yes. Right, the log. Me and my boy are taking a break from it. It's hellish. It's like trying to cut an oak tree with a nail file. But we're determined to at least get one chunk of it off, so we can split that up and it can go on the fire later. But we've had about 10 goes on it, cutting and cutting. We're getting there slowly but surely. By 12 o'clock tonight we might have a lot coming off the end of it, and but we're determined. I've not been filming it only because it's a painstaking process, and I don't want you falling to sleep sooner than than you will. And but it's lovely. Look at me laughing and smiling. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I forgot what it was like to smile. Forgot. Face like thunder all the time. And this is what camping is doing for me. And for me boys. Because they've got the dad back. They never had the dad before. They had a mother with shoulders like an ox. Not literally, because she carried the family. And best mum in the world. Best mum in the world. She's absolutely fabulous with them. And she's carried me. Looked after me and carried me. But doing this camping malarkey and bringing the boys with me, it's just lovely. Absolutely wonderful. And yeah, laughing, having a joke, having a bit of crack. You know, that's what it's all about. That's what life's all about. Don't have to be all about the grind. And I'm not promoting medication or anything like that, but my life on the medication that I'm on now has just, it is getting better. It is getting better. It's not the medication on its own, it's doing things. You have to put your life, you know, I have to put in action, you know, to get out my house. You know, the action of preparing and packing, making sure you've got everything, the whole process. And then after the camp's finished, you know, putting a video together to upload, you know, all that work. And getting out of the mind, getting out of overthinking. But I know for a shadow of a doubt, without the medication, I'd just go straight down. My whole life has been up, down, up, down, up, down. And I don't like roller coasters. Cup of tea. I was just trying to think there. We're trying to say, like, you know, about, if I say trying to be a better dad and a better husband, I would say yeah. Trying to work against my mental health, taking some responsibility, because it's an illness, and your illness is your illness. It's going to put you in a state of mind, you know, no matter how much you don't want to be in that headspace. If you're in that headspace, you're in that headspace. But you can try to make things, and just the small moves, just the small things, small positive things, is better than nothing at all. But this is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely beautiful. We've had a cracking summer, haven't we, for the sunshine? God, never been better. No, the water authorities are not too happy because the reservoirs are running empty. And avid gardeners, they're not too happy because of the hosepipe ban on. But it's definitely better than a wet summer. Definitely. Anyway, I'm going to continue to enjoy my cup of tea. What's the next bit? Tea time. I'm going to do the egg fried rice. Egg fried vegetable rice. Yeah, so we'll have a go at that later. I'm going to enjoy this cup of tea and enjoy the sunshine. As you can see, it's very simple dish. Very simple dish. Just a packet of special golden veg rice with a splash of water just to help rehydrate. I mean, these, you usually cook these in the microwave, but as we've not got a microwave here, you know, kind of doing it in a different way. Hi guys, the battery went off really quick, so I've had to change the battery. But we're back. Me and the boy have got like our evening meal, and my boy's getting the fire going, or keeping the fire going. So we've got a nice bit of cosy fire. The fire's on. So it's just about having our teas, kick back. I'll have a bit of a coffee later. I'll probably come on later on as it's getting dark. And say hello to you before bedtime. Okie dokie, so I'm going to kick back, have my tea, and I'll see you later. What a day. I'm absolutely shattered. The fire's on, absolutely cooking. It's lovely over there. See, we're going to turn it round a bit so you can see the fire. There'll be that way. I'm not having a cup of tea tonight or a coffee because I think it's the cold air or something like that. I had to go to the men's room on a number of occasions last night. So I've decided I'm not going to have a drink tonight. I'm just going to enjoy the fire, sit around the fire maybe for another hour or so, and then get tucked in and hopefully have a better night. I think that's it really for today. See you in the morning for coffee, breakfast, and then it'll be about putting away. Morning guys. I had a cracking sleep last night. Went to bed at around about, must have been about quarter past 9, 9:15. Took my tablets and I don't remember, you know, laying there awake and that waiting to go to sleep. Next thing I know, it's like about 6 o'clock this morning. I thought, oh, I'll just have a little, shut my eyes again, and it's 8 o'clock. Nearly 11 hours sleep. 10 and a half, 11 hours sleep. Same with my son as well, he's slept right through.
Absolutely cracking. Making our morning brew. In fact, I'm going to have a cup of coffee this morning. Here we go. One coffee. Oh, yeah, very good. Get those taste buds dancing. What a lovely morning. I think you can kind of feel that the sun's trying to get through. Had a cracking couple of days. Yesterday we went on a walk, and you'll see footage if you want to see. You'll see that footage of the walk, and it's right through a tunnel of tents. Tunnel of tents? Tunnel of trees. Still haven't woken up proper yet. So overall, it's been a very good, nearly wild experience. So I'm going to sit back, enjoy this coffee, and we'll start making some breakfast. Quite hot. Better get on and start putting things away.
Here we go, guys. All packed up. Just having a little look around. Leave no trace. That's what it's all about, making, you know, that's clean and tidy and well cared for. Yep, that's the whole lot. Thanks for coming with us. If you managed to stay to the end, thank you. Really appreciate it. And if you don't, even if you don't stay to the end, it's, you know, that's fine too. If you've liked this video, please just give us a like, press the like, because it really does make a big difference to the future of it, I suppose. And if you like to see any more, please subscribe. It'd be great to have you on board. But yeah, thank you for coming, and hopefully see you the next time. Bye for now.